सत श्री अकाल ਕੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਦਰਵਾਜ਼ਾ ਬੰਦ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ ਧੰਨਵਾਦ ਮੇਰਾ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਸਿੱਖਣੀ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਕੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਮੇਰੀ ਮਦਦ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ ਬਹੁਤ ਸ਼ੁਕਰੀਆ Hi everyone, new name here, playing my favorite game, Watcher of Realms. And today is day 45 on the free-to-play series. Now, I was just, asking some of the kind people from Bharat, Hindustan, of Punjabi descent to please close the door and help me learn Punjabi. Practice anytime I can. Anyways, what I want to show you is the benefit of premium sets from Gear Raid 3. And especially the Soulbound Arcana. And I'm going to show you what I consider decent proof of their power for Gear Raid 1 on Khamet. So this is the starter set, except for I put this Doom Bangle on, I believe is different. No, anyways, this is your starter set. These are all the items that come from that. You'll notice how it's over crit, but it's only got a small amount of crit damage, not even 200%. Okay. And when we do the next test after this, I'm going to stick in this set that I have here with the Soulbound Arcana that has a heck of a lot more crit damage, but it's got a 35% less chance. Actually, it's 70% less, but it's under crit, like 30% of the time, 35% of the time, probably not critting. However, you're going to get 5 ultimates off in Gear Raid 1 with Khamet. So he'll be doing 50% more damage by the time that final nasty wave comes. So I can't guarantee that in this starter set, I'm going to do it on ×2. It's not about clearing the stage. Hopefully I can. And if I can't, I know I can in the Soulbound Arcana. And it'll make the case even more profound, I believe, for getting your premium sets, even if you don't have a crit cap on them for stage 19 content. Okay, I'm not really telling you here how to do Gear Raid 1 stage 19. I'm trying to show you a damage test proof of Soulbound Arcana. I don't really have a worthy Infernal Roar set to test, but I think Khamet could benefit as well from that. So I'm not, again, this is not a guide on how to do this stage. This is just showing you the benefit of a premium set. So whatever I'm doing, I know this is successful. I did this I think almost 2 weeks ago now. I forget. I know this works. Okay. And for you, I have guides that will help you clear the stage if you're struggling, if you're having any sort of difficulties. All right. I will link one of them as a free-to-play guide at the end of this. This is just a straight up damage test. So the first wave anyways is never going to be any kind of issue for me. If you are wondering though, I brought Wrath and I take him out immediately just for his Lord bonus, because I want my Abomination and Volca to attack as quick as possible. So whatever damages you see coming out of Khamet here, it's going to be consistently that number because he's not getting any damage boost. It's just straight up. He's always going to be hitting these mobs for, 178,000 or whatever when he's got DJ Dolores' base drop and Autumn's Breeze. Okay? Those are the boosts that all you need for Gear Raid 1 Stage 19. You don't even need an Autumn. And in case you didn't see, there's no Power of Dominance on. Okay? This is like a raw run here. Now, this is the starter set. This is the set that I used to originally clear this for the first time on the free-to-please account. But if you keep looking, obviously there's other heroes numbers in here. But when the last wave comes, Khamet's going to have a difficulty taking them out. And when I first cleared this, I had to tank the boss with Volca. Volca's not in a position to tank the boss, and she's not in the gear to do so as well. So if I can't wipe out this last wave, that's the end of it. But again, this isn't about trying to kill the boss. I'm trying to show you a damage test with the starter set compared to Soulbound Arcana. So see how Khamet's still only hitting for like 144,000 at max, okay? You can't really do any more than that. These mobs here have higher defense and higher resistances, okay? These are the big boys here. Maybe some of them are girls as well, I don't know. But I'm trying to show you Look at this wall, okay? It's at what, like 15 to 18%. And I don't think we got this one. I think the boss is going to win, okay? Because I can't blast through the heals. And again, it's not about trying to beat the stage, okay? I know how to beat the stage. I'm trying to show you the damage difference. And if you can clear gear rate 3 first, 19, and farm it for a while, you will do much better here, okay? So I think nine mobs lived that, they're all the big ones. There's no way I can kill them. So let's look at the damage here. So Khamet did 63 million, and I believe each one of those big mobs has, like 1 million at least in HP. Okay. Again, this isn't about how to clear the stage. This is to show you definitive proof, the power of stacking 5 ultimates with Soulbound Arcana. Because I am 100% confident that in this set that's coming up, you will see an easy clear of that exact same stage. Everything is the same, except for I'm bringing in a premium set that has 35%, almost 34.5% chance not to crit. But it's also got 100% more crit damage. So let's see. You start thinking like, well, I wonder how much the difference will be come the 5th wave. I'm fairly certain Khamet can hit for 338,000 instead of 178 on those final mobs with the full boost. And that's a huge difference, man, because that number is more than the boss heals those mobs for. So they're always being subtracted from their health pool. This is why you strive to farm Gear Raid 3, Stage 19, in my opinion, as much as you can stand until you start running out of stamina or you start going crazy in your head and you're like, I don't want to do this anymore. I've had enough. And it's definitely worth your while. And again, this isn't a guide on how to clear this stage, but I will kill the boss, no doubt about it, on this run. Khamet's just that good, man, especially in a Soulbound Arcana. So he's got 1 ultimate off so far, which obviously means that Khamet is doing 10% more damage for the rest of the run at minimum. Okay? So Valkyria adds a magic damage debuff to enemies as well, to targets. So they're taking extra damage from Khamet. That helps obviously as well. So Khamet's about to do a second ultimate. These mobs are just going to disappear even with that heal on. See, Khamet's doing 331,000 damage hits to them now. That's crazy. What a difference, right? That's the power of the crit damage, obviously, having 100% more crit damage, but he's also doing 20% more damage before the crit damage is calculated. Okay? So on his next ultimate, which is coming quite shortly, I'm going to wipe out these mobs that are on this wall right now, and Khamet's doing 30% more damage. Okay? So he's hitting different numbers on different mobs, but look, these Scourges, 331,000. Yeah, he definitely wasn't doing that earlier with that non-premium set, that starter set. So this is also obviously, using a Laurel cycle abuse. Taking the P out of the pod this much, it's huge. Laurel is a top 3 epic in the game. People don't realize how beautiful she really is, because Khamet wouldn't be at his 4th ultimate right now. And look at these mobs difference. Look at these big boys. Even before the heal comes, they're already gone. Khamet's doing 40% more damage on top of the 100% more crit damage. It's not always about crit rate, but at stage 19, it's okay. You're doing the stage 20 and 21, you better come in with at least 90% crit. So now Khamet's got 50% more damage. I don't know if you can really see that difference or not, but that's the power of a Soulbound Arcana set, especially for Gear Raid 1. Now, I've never really had a super overpowered Avenging Wrath set from Gear Raid 2. I've never ascended items to make a Avenging Wrath set. People tell me that it's better than Soulbound Arcana here. I don't know about that, man. Having 50% more damage by the time that you're on that big boy wave, I think that's a pretty major telling sign there. this wall is not even going to break. 34.5% less chance to crit, but when he does crit, it's hitting for at least 100% more damage, ramped up by 50% more after he gets to that last wave. And that's the hardest part of that entire stage, is that last wave. If you can't, that's not a bad item actually. If you can't nuke the boss, there's the difference. 20 million damage, 22 million damage difference. Khamet, Soulbound Arcana. It just makes sense to me, especially with this Oracle trial that's on right now. You go to GR1-19 Stage 19 after this. If you're still kind of new like my account is and you don't have any of that set, work your way into beating GR1-19 Stage 19. You'll find on my channel all sorts of free-to-play guides, all kinds, like 7 or 8 different methods and timings and heroes and Piercer Lord and not Piercer Lord and visibility. You can do GR1-19 Stage 19. It's all about timing and placements. And as you saw there, it really is all about having Soulbound Arcana to make it easy. Yes, I can clear that stage without this, because I obviously did, but you don't have to. But I suggest you do. If you want to have a smooth Gear Raid 1 farm for the rest of your time and enjoy this game a bit more, Gear Raid 3 Stage 19 first if you can. If you can't, I'm going to link a free-to-play guide for you using Stage 18 gears and less with free-to-play heroes only. No anti-heal. This was New Nameplate, my favorite game, Watcher of Realms. Take care, everyone.